Well, Behemoth Fight and Godzilla vs Kong. Behemoth by far is actually one of the most popular new kaijus that are out right now. And I understand why, because it has a really unique design. Basically like a head of a woolly mammoth along with the tusk, and he has like the arms of a sloth. And in some ways, he kind of actually walks around almost like a gorilla. And yes, let alone, like, that is actually pretty intimidating. But also that he has actually a insane amount of durability also. Behemoth cannot be burned because it has a tremendous amount of fire resistance fur. And I think that could actually work on like the atomic breath, because I don't think that he actually might be able to really penetrate through that also. But when it comes like to his like fighting, he has those like two really huge like big old tusks that he can use like to impale someone. And also he has claws on his hands. Not only can he impale, he can actually just slash. When it comes like to his insane amount of durability, along with his like tusks and his claws, yeah, it seems like Behemoth might be actually a very tough battle against like anybody who kind of steps up to him. For an example, okay, if Behemoth versus Kong, you say, because Behemoth has on his body as a gorilla, but yeah, when it comes like to his tusk and his claws, it actually might actually hit a really good advantage against Kong. Yeah, because Kong actually seems like he has a strength advantage. But yeah, when it comes to having that, he would have to get around his tusks and his claws in order to try to even think about defeating them. Because if Behemoth does actually end up impaling Kong, where that actually does like severe amount of damage, Kong would definitely actually be in trouble. Because the other thing is, I don't actually think that Godzilla is gonna fight him actually first. He's actually probably going to send one of his kaiju actually go after Kong first, and that monster will actually be Behemoth. And if Kong actually does have like the agility and the durability and the strength to even take on Behemoth, then he'll actually probably take on Godzilla after that. But if Kong actually did manage to defeat the Behemoth, it would not be without a cost, because Behemoth would actually just impale and shred into Kong before he actually would go down. That's if Behemoth actually would go down against Kong. I'm only saying that because Behemoth also does have a restorative ability. His radiation, while he was walking, ended up actually growing a rainforest. That means he actually might actually have like some kind of healing abilities also. Now if Behemoth actually does have that, and where he can actually heal himself along with his tusk and his claws to be able to take on Kong, and Kong actually would have to definitely try to maybe rip off Behemoth's head in order to try to even defeat him. To be honest, I actually really hope that this actually does happen, because I really actually hope that Behemoth does actually have to fight against Kong by the orders of Godzilla. What do y'all think? Do you think that Behemoth will actually defeat Kong? Or do you think that Behemoth will lose to Kong? I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Leave it down in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video and you like to see more of this, like, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this to come. And don't worry, this is just the beginning.